My name is Angela Tarras-Wahlberg, and I sit in the district municipalities for Rinkeby-Kista. I have been the former representative of the National Democratic Congress Party of Ghana in Sweden for about 5 years, and then in Europe for about 8 years. I have been the founder and executive director of World Ambassadors of Hope Foundation, which is a non-governmental, non-profit-making organization aimed at untapping hidden potentials in the underprivileged, poor, and needy, as well as encouraging them to rise above the level of all odds in order to improve on the nation's human resources. We formerly spread in 5 lands, 5 countries. Now it's 3. The 5 countries which were or is Sweden, Liberia, Ghana, Haiti, and and India. But now it's Sweden, Liberia, and Ghana. What we've done so far in Ghana, we focused on child sexual exploitation in collaboration with the government of Ghana to fight against child sexual exploitation. So we organized seminars, involved institutions like the Stockholm University and other institutions to be able to use their policies as a role model in order to develop our manifesto then. That's the political party's manifesto. Then we also work with the Dyslexia Project, which is quite new and upcoming. But in Liberia, we have organized workshops for women for about 150 and a little over on how to take small-scale enterprises to the next level. That's from the micro level to the macro level. And this is because we believe that Africa's economic goal lies in the massive promotion of small-scale enterprises. Then in Sweden, we've been helping the homeless for about 8 years now. Since we started, we focus on women more and the children. So what we do is we collect clothes and educational materials, and then we collect food, and then gather on a very popular square called the Sergel Story, and then play songs and then encourage them in collaboration with some churches like Clara Church, who that are known to be the biggest church working with the homeless. And then after the Haiti catastrophe or the disaster, we took the initiative to bring all different organizations here in Stockholm, African organizations and Swedish organization. We have the Red Cross was involved, and Bokahaloha and the Sweden Liberian Cooperative Organization and all that. And then we raised funds and gathered clothes and then sent it to Haiti through Red Cross organization. We have also formed a little group here called the ac55network. That's a coffee break in peace, and this is meant to break barriers, no matter how the old age gaps are, whether you are young or old or poor or rich. It doesn't matter your background, color or race, or just to unite us for a moment, because sometimes it feels very isolated in a country like this, and then so we need it, irrespective of backgrounds. It's called ac55network again. Then in India, we're in India 2004 to help the orphans and the victims after the tsunami or the catastrophe occurred. So we went helping them to build houses and then collecting clothes and again educational materials, and in collaboration with some other churches and hospitals, actually. So we even wanted to adopt some of the children, but we were not allowed to. But it gladdened our heart to see smiles on the faces of these orphans and widows by the steps we took. Now in politics, in Sweden, I've been active a year in the moderate party. And what I do is I belong to the parish council as a full board member and a board member in the church council. That is Spånga Kista församling, that they call it. I'm also a representative of anything that concerns children within this församling, they call it. That's with these churches. They call it the barnkonsekvensanalysen, analyzing all the consequences relating to children. And it's quite a large area. It's in Husby, Akalla, Rinkeby, Spånga, and so on. Today is International Women's Day, and we're holding a program here in Husby Träff that is about women and possibilities, especially the women in rural areas and possibilities. We would like to hail all women today. I would like to use this opportunity to encourage especially the African women to pick up the mantle and fight for their rights, because they've got all that it takes. An African woman will go to the farm early in the morning with a baby at the back, come back, cook, work, have less pay, or they're normally less paid compared to the men. I mean, they toil a lot and get so little. And today is a day that we're going to honor such women. Women living in poverty, women living in agony, women living in anguish, women who have experienced violence. I mean, the victimized women and the exploited women, the women that are doing their best as great women from within their hearts, but are under cover, that are not seen. This is the time to raise out or uncover such women and bring them out of the dark into the light. That we respect you all, that whatever you are going through, we will make sure that we deliver all the resources that you need in order to have what you deserve. Today, on the 8th of March, here, there will be a panel discussion on women and possibilities. Because we have big respect for women, that is why we're able to even organize we were able to focus on rural women in Liberia, on how to take their small-scale enterprise to the next level. Because on this day, we applaud rural women and ask everyone to recognize their contributions. It is time to unleash the full potential of rural women so that they can take the proper place in efforts to achieve a fair and equitable economy. These and many others we are going to discuss today during the panel discussion. We're also going to touch on women and security and the fight against violence and sexual exploitation. Above all, you say, educate a man and you have educated an individual, but educate a woman and you have educated a whole nation. That is how important we women are. And then with African women, on a special day like this, I would like to also say a happy Women's Day to President Johnson Sirleaf. a very good friend of mine whom I met during the Nobel Peace Prize ceremony about 3 years ago when she was honored as a laureate, including Lemak Bowie and Tawako Kawal. On this day, we respect you for being the first African president. We honor you, and we hope that many women of potential could pick up after you. We also would like to seize this opportunity to multiply women like you in many ways. We're looking forward to that we have more women agents that could sit in decision-making bodies, because we believe that with women, things get better. There are multiplications and things get better. Thank you, AC55 Network, for giving me this opportunity to express myself on your network. I've watched your program on your website, and they are really, really very interesting. And I hope that you're going to grow bigger than this, and many millions are going to watch you now and in the future. Thank you. Yeah, just wish you a happy Women's Day. Remember, educate a man, you have educated an individual, but educate a woman and you have educated a whole nation. Thank you. A happy Women's Day.